Yes, good morning, members. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on when you're listening to this audio or watching this video. So today we're going to be talking about categories. How do we create categories? Where can we get help? And what all we need to know about categories, even linking them to other particular pages. So this is going to be majorly for the Luganda Wikipedia. But I'm going to be using the flow of English Wikipedia so that we can understand better and more. So you have to first log in into your Wikipedia. I'm already logged in, and you can verify by your name, showing your name here that it is logged in. So how do we get information about categories? So here there is always there are help pages. So if you say want to learn more about a category, so they list for you. There is this help category, and also there is this help categories. And so if you can read through, they show you categories this, you read more about a category, how to say category name, category sort. So where do they appear? You see that they appear here at the very bottom, down this way of the image, animal welfare, then more information. So linking to category pages and all that. So you can read through this. So you see they tell you category, birth, Albert Einstein, and so even new key, first name, last name, and all that. It is moving, redirecting category pages. Also, say for example, someone has created it in singular, you need to make it in plural. Say maybe Ugandan musician and need to make it Ugandan musicians. So it is also there. So you find someone has created, say, pineapples in Uganda, pineapples of Uganda, pineapples from Uganda, so all that. So even hiding categories, tracking categories, and lots of information is out here. Can read more about it. Yeah, so this is for, say, category. Then also there is, you need to read both. There's also information here on category still. So you see the hierarchy. So you start with main topic classifications. Say you want to know history. So when you check category history, then under that, they'll tell you there is history by location. So there's a general category for history. So if you check it, you're going to see that there's different history by location, history by period, by topic. You see, all that. So history, awards, disasters, and all that. There's that topic. Then under that, say for example, you want history by location. Want to learn history, maybe there's history, say by continents. So there's history. See, there's history by continent here. There's history by city. So there's history by country. So under countries, again, you're going to find, say, countries in Africa, countries in, see, exploration history by case studies, maps by this. So find that subdivisions of history. So history of Iceland, history of, so you find that there's different history of Kenya. So all that. So you see that even there's categorization. So history of K. So you see these ones is a list of K. So Kosovo, Republic of Kosovo, Kuwait. So there's also, this is the purpose of sorting, so the default, when we shall see how to sort these categories. So you see they're sorted by letter M. They're sorted by letter N and all that. So, but we are looking at this tree. Say there's a broad topic of history. Then you go history by location. Sorry, let me pull this back. So history by location, and so in that context. Then also location can still be by a country, by a continent, by, you see, all that. So still, when you come back to this, then they say, now you can still under location, then you are interested in the country, then you come to Australia, then Australia by location, then again, you'll find history of, again, so here in Australia, let me close this. Taps the right, then you come to Australia. Then under Australia, this is now the general concept, say history of Uganda. Under that, then you find by period, under what time from this year maybe to this year. So maybe by location. So still under location, history of Australia. Then you'll find by territory, maybe history of cities, by museums and all that. So even by topic is also here. So disasters and all that. So again, so basically what I'm trying to say is they're nested. Say, for example, when you look at, you'll start with, say, maybe the universe. Under universe, you find there, say, planets. So under planets, again, you'll find there is Earth. Under Earth, then you'll find there is continents. See? Under continents, then you find, say, there is Africa. Then under Africa, then you go, say, to regions. Sub-Saharan Africa, or maybe the Eastern region. So then you come under maybe the East African countries. Under East African countries, then you find there is Uganda. Under Uganda, you find there is say region, central region. See, northern region. Under say central region, again you're going to find there say districts, municipalities. See, you come sub-counties, villages, parishes, and all. So that is the nesting that they're usually talking about. And some topics are always interconnected. You find, say, there is Ugandan politics. So there's general category for politics. So maybe politics by country. Then you find there's so that is the general scale overview of say the categories. Even there is this diagram here. You find they're always interconnected. So there is society. Society has culture, and culture we have humanity. You find science and society. So they are always interconnected. So that is the general overview, say maybe of categories. So these pages, please read through them. Can learn a thing or two, maybe something that I missed. And also this one, most importantly. So they always show you exactly what you can do with the categories. So that is very, very important. So even someone who can translate this into Luganda, you see it has been translated in multiple languages. But unfortunately, we don't have this page translated into Luganda. So it is also very, very important to translate this page so that people can be able to get those. Then also we have different types of categories. We have categories, say, that are going to categorize people. Say, for example, if we search for category people, so you see that under this category of people, then there are also other categories. So by association, by people, people by language, people by location. See? So there are categories, destination, nationality and location, 20th century. So there's that category, say, of people that is connecting people by occupation. So if I say people by occupation here, so ethnic group, nationality, see, there are journalists. Journalists are also people. So lots of categories. So most categories are nested. So they are always inside other categories. Then also say if you check say category Africa. So if you're looking for anything related to Africa, this is where you're going to find it. So there is history of Africa, there's government in Africa, there's society in Africa, writers about Africa, so environment in Africa. Even you check ethnic groups in Africa. So when you check here, we have this. So 36C, so means there are 36 subcategories within these ethnic groups in Africa. So then they say there are 5 pages within this category. So when you still come, you're going to see ethnic groups in Africa by country. So now they're saying you're looking at ethnic groups in Africa, but also you have those ones in the country. So you can let us check if there's Uganda. Yeah, so I've pressed Ctrl F so that this pop-up comes up, the one for search, so that I be able to see. Then under here, we have ethnic groups in Uganda. Remember, we have this one in Africa, ethnic groups in Africa. But again, there is this main category here. You see, there is ethnic groups by continent. Let me bring this. So that's saying we started with ethnic groups. We want ethnic groups by continent. So we are seeing them. Then they're telling us there are those in Africa. Then we come to Africa. Then they're telling us there are those in Uganda. So understanding this structure is very important. So then when you check, there's ethnic groups in Uganda. So you come and see there's Baganda, Banyarwanda, Basoga, and all that. Then, and again, Baganda, they're saying there are 5 categories and also 55 pages. So still, if you check, saying under the Baganda, we find there are the clans of Buganda. So this is category of Buganda, sorry. So Buganda is the kingdom. So you find their clans. Then you find people executed by Buganda. You find the Ganda people from Buganda and all that. So treaties and all that. So you find, so these are the subcategories. So under clans of Uganda, again, you'll find there is another category there. I mean, pages there. So you want to know more about clans of Uganda. So there are these. So it is always interconnected. So even there are other categories. So if I might close this. So there are other categories, say for example, of people. So to get a category, you have to type category with a full colon there. So even you might find someone is involved, say, in many events. So if you search, say, for Yoweri Museveni, you're going to find that is attached to, say, the general election. You find a Battle of Buro, Front National, so Nairobi Agreement, and all that. So there are those categories, say, of people. Then also, if we search, say, for category of, say, Makerere University. So there are those alumni of Makerere University. But if you want to know anything about Makerere University, then again, you'll come here and search. You see that there are colleges or schools here or faculties. So School of Dentistry and all that. So you see there are people who belong to Makerere. So even movements in Uganda, student movements in Uganda, then Heart Institute, Uganda Heart Institute. So these ones, some of them might be wrongly categorized and all that. But you see again, Makerere University is under university and colleges in Kampala. So there are those categories of continents, there are those categories for universities. So there are those categories of, say, people themselves. Say, even we have, say, maybe let me search for 1992 films. So we want to categorize 1992, say, by country, what happened in 1992. So those ones were born in 1992, the films that were produced in 1992. So when you check here, you see that all these people were born in this. So basically, if you're writing an article about someone and that person was born in 1992, then you can particularly add this category of 1992 birth. It is very important. It becomes easy. So those ones who have used Scan and other tools to query this, it becomes very important and easier for us. So even if you want to say, if we explore more about category Uganda, so you'll see that it gives us culture of Uganda, so economy of Uganda, say Ugandan people. Then under Ugandan people, again, you'll find there are different categories, missing people. See, there are people by occupation. So there are people by occupation here. So mostly lawyers and all that. So here, these are, say, Ugandan. Let me search for lawyers. So we have category of Ugandan lawyers. So they're telling us there are 4 categories. So Ugandan lawyers by century, Ugandan women lawyers, and also there is Attorney General and Ugandan judges. So now, how do we say translate these categories into Luganda? So you're going to find that if you come here, you're going to search here. Basically, it shows you on this where you're seeing 9 languages. So basically, it shows you here that this category has been translated in 9 languages or 9 other languages because English has to be the 10th. So here, if you search for Luganda, you're going to see that Luganda does not exist. Sometimes it is Ganda, it is written as Ganda. So it does not exist. So how do we create this? So you're going to see that this category is not existing. So if we go to the Luganda Wikipedia, which is lg.wikipedia.org, and we try searching for the category of the Ugandan lawyers. Basically, it would be translated in as Bannayuganda, bannamateeka. So that one would be the translation. So I'm going to come to Luganda Wikipedia. Let's search for category. Say bannayuganda banna. Good enough. The category is already existing. It was created. But you see that it has not been connected to the Luganda, I mean to the English. It is already there, but you've not connected it. So this one, basically, if someone else is going to come and say, oh, this category is not translated, I'm going to translate it. So it is going to cause a lot of, say, duplication. You might have a lot of duplications. Yeah, but you can do it either through the English Wikipedia or the Luganda Wikipedia if you want to connect the translation. But I always recommend that you check if the category is already connected to the Luganda, I mean to the English. If not, then please connect it. And there are times where you find that it was connected but under a different name because someone can write Banamateka Abana Uganda. Bana Uganda, Banamateka. We are going to see how to rename also those categories. So when you come here, there's always this page here, which is called Edit Inter-Language Links. So you can either do it on English or you can do it on Luganda. So which is here. Again, you see that we have this page here, edit interlanguage links. So either way, and down here, they usually show you that there is a Wikidata item at the very bottom here. So what you do is you click on edit interlanguage links. So I wanted to connect the Ugandan lawyers. So you see that it is going to take you to Wikidata, basically the Wikidata of Ugandan lawyers. So when you scroll at the very bottom, so it is going to bring for you this section of Wikipedia. See? But when you check through this list, oh, when you check through this list, you're not seeing Luganda there. So that means we have to add Luganda. So you click on edit, then you come here and you type the language code for Luganda. So you see that when you're putting categories here, they usually have the word category. So on this Luganda, it is still in English, and the administrator put in a request so that it automatically converts to a Tuluva or Amatuluva, so in plural. So that one will automatically convert later on when the request is granted. So you click on category, then you paste the category that you want to connect. If it pops up, that means the category is already existing. But sometimes you might find that, say, there is a typo somewhere, so it is not going to pop up. So you have to make sure the spelling is correct. So when it pops up, you click on it. So it pops up, click on it, then you come up here and you click on publish. So when you publish and you come back here and you refresh the page, so you see that it is now showing these 10 languages. And if you search, we are on Luganda Wikipedia. So meaning if you want to say validate this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here. Let me go back. So see it is 9 here. So let me refresh. So you see it has converted to 10. So if you search, even you see that Luganda is there. So even though you click on this one, so it takes you automatically to the Luganda category. So you've successfully connected this page on Luganda. So then that is basically connecting the Luganda, the English category to the Luganda category. Yeah. Then we usually have categories that might confuse people. So that is basically, we are now leaving English Wikipedia. We are going to entirely focus on Luganda Wikipedia. Then someone might say, how do I create categories? That is the first thing. How do I create categories? So the simplest way or the starting point is we usually have this page called special pages here, the one you see. So special pages is where you find a lot of things. So on the bit of categorization, we can do lots of things. So one, you see that we have uncategorized categories, so meaning categories under other categories. So if you open this, I've clicked on special pages here. So it has brought me. So you see these categories are not under other categories. See? So we can categorize the way so that you can create Ugandan people, but you don't have, say, category app. So that is the Abantu Abalam. So this is living people. So you see, this is living people, but they're supposed to be maybe under the category of Abantu, which translates for people. See, so they're telling you that this category is not, say, categorized under other people. Yeah, so if we search, do we have the category called Abantu? Yes, there's this category called Abantu. So if we want to categorize this, there is, you see that me, I'm just coming here to click on the add so that I search for the existing category of Abantu. So how do I enable this tool? This tool is called HotCat, this one down here. So you come to your preferences, click on that, come to preferences. Then you go to gadgets, then you enable this tool called HotCat. If it is not enabled, then you enable catalog, also helps you moving lots of pages at once. So once you enable it, then it is going to bring you to Abantu Abalamu. So this one it will bring this it will bring this tool down here. So since Abantu Abalamu is supposed to be under people, which is Abantu, then they're going to suggest, then I say Abantu. So I click on the tick, then that means I've categorized these pages. So it will disappear after a few days, after hours or a few days. So basically, so we've added now a category down here, Abantu Awalam living people. But now, when you see here, again, you're going to see that is this category connected to other categories? No. So, and this one is supposed to be connected to, say, the page for living people. So I'm going to add, say, interlanguage links here. So when I click on add interlanguage links, so I'm going to search that it is on English Wiki. So I'm going to add it to the category. So when you're typing, it keeps suggesting. So this one is going to be the living people. Yeah. So then I link with the page. So they show me that, okay, these are the pages that are existing here. Then I'm going to click on confirm, can open them in another page. Yeah. Close dialog and reload. So you see, I've connected this category to Abantu Abalam. So if I'm searching for English, so then it is going to be taking me to living people. Yeah, this is the category of living people. Yeah, so we saw that category living people had two. Let me validate that. It had two people there. So let me check. There's living persons and living people. What is the difference between the two? Yeah, living people. So it redirects. Yeah, redirects this. So this is okay. So these are living people. What about living persons? What is the difference? Yeah, living persons. Of living persons. Still, what is the difference? Yeah, still they are redirecting to this particular page. So this is what I was saying, like redirecting categories. Yeah, so if you click on edit source, so you see that if you're redirecting a category, you just add a template. Yeah, this is category redirect. Put this pipe, then you put the category you want to redirect to. So that one also was a bit important to note. Then if you enable, this is a catalog we are adding. This is Abantu Abalam. We've connected it. So it is very important to keep connecting these pages. Otherwise, we shall have duplications of categories. So this is, we've seen these are uncategorized pages. Then here we are going to see that also they are uncategorized files. So remember categories under categories. Ugandan people, Ugandan musicians, Uganda what, maybe health, Ugandan health and all that. So here, uncategorized files, I'm not seeing, yeah, these are like media files. Yes. Then you find that have uncategorized pages. So these are pages where you find the articles are existing, but they don't have, say, people. So you see there's Arthur Chisenyi. So Arthur Chisenyi is this is Munamateka, then Muyimbi, Atenga Muna Uganda. So this one is a lawyer. We're saying that this person is a lawyer, but is not having any Wikidata item yet. We connected earlier the category for Ugandan lawyers. So I can come here and I say, maybe if I don't know the translation of how Ugandan lawyers was translated. So I come to Ugandan lawyers, then I choose the language. I come to Luganda, Bannamateka, Uganda, Bannamateka. So I'm going to come here. I am going to paste it there. So if it brings this tick, it means the category is existing. But if someone made a typo, then it will not appear. It will show you an X. So I'm going to click on this. So I've made Uganda, Bannamateka. So I've added. So if I click on this category, so it is going to bring me, say, the Ugandan lawyers. See? So even this category, we can use it on PetScan to query if we want to query this information so that maybe you can edit the articles, improve the articles. So this is also you can do this. So you say maybe Arthur Zirava. So also you can come. This is the Azari Wanga Muzanyiwa cricket. So this is a cricket player. So also if you have a category for cricket, say maybe Ugandan cricket players. I don't know if we have it on English. Category, maybe Ugandan. Or let me search for cricket players. I don't know whether that is the term. So cricket players. Let me search and we see. I don't know how cricket. Let me search for category. Cricket. Sometimes I just go to Ugandan, say cricket. I usually go through Google. Get players. So then I say Wikipedia category. Yeah, Ugandan cricketers. So it is existing as cricketers. So people who play cricket are called cricketers. So is it translated, say, in Luganda? So you see it is in other languages. So I don't know how to translate that. Ugandan cricketers, abazanyi ba cricket. Bannayuganda, abazanyi ba cricket. So I think that could be the term. If it is not existing there, then sometimes what we usually do is we come here, Bannayuganda. So we come here, Bannayuganda. Abatoli banenteekawo abazanyi seba cricket. Simanyi cricket vertical. So it is going to show that the category is not existing. Then we click on OK. So it is going to come when it is in red. So once it is in red, then you can click on it. But that is, you have to first check if it exists or not. So here you put a description. No gamba category or ettulu balino. Ettulu balino lya bazanyi ba cricket. So you put that description to help people to understand what this category is meant for. Then you put the narration, say created category. Then you click on publish. So you see it has created this category. So if you go back to this person, it is not going to be red, it is going to be blue, but you don't stop there. You have to connect it to the English. You have to connect it to the English category. So I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to go to the Ugandan cricketers. Then I come to edit links. If you don't come to this, you can basically even still remain on this one, and you come to edit interlanguage. Oh, this is Ugandan lawyer, sorry. I've just created Bazanyiba cricket. So you come to add here in the right. So add interlanguage link. So which language do you want to connect to? I want to connect to the English one. So the pages. So I'm looking for the category called Ugandan cricketers, which is here. I've seen another one called cricket people. So I have to confirm. So even you can even right click on this and you validate whether it is the category that you want. Then you click on confirm. So then close and reload dialog. So if you come here, you're going to see that it is connecting to the English. But remember also this one is missing a category. So basically here we can put the category of maybe sports people in Uganda. That is translated. So when you put sports people in Uganda, again, you find there is sports in Uganda. So there's sports in Africa, like that. So we can keep categorizing these particular pages. So we've created the category, we've linked it. Then there's another interesting page here. We always have these wanted categories. There's this category here. So meaning people have added them to the other pages, but they have not really created these particular categories. So when you come here, you see that if you come to this section, wanted categories. So you come and see that all these are red. So there is ebifo ebisangibwa mu Georgia. So it is telling you that it already has 157 same members. So basically, these can be items and all that. So, but it is not existing. Basically, anything that is in red is always is not existing on Wikipedia. So I'm going to search, say maybe here, places in Georgia. Just Georgia. Say Wikipedia category. I'm assuming that's populated places in Georgia, cities in Georgia, places in Georgia. I don't know which one of these exactly they're trying to mean here on places before ebisangibwa mu Georgia. So these are basically places in Georgia. But to show you how to create this, you just click on it. Then it is going to take you directly to the create page. And here you're going to put, so I'm going to put maybe category, yeah, before ebisangibwa mu Georgia, yeah. Then I click on, say, publish. Then I'm going to say created this page. Yeah. So you see that it is already taking us to these categories. I mean, these articles that we already translated. So there's Johnson County, sorry. So you see, it was already connected to other articles. So I'm going to search to the English Wikipedia, can help us to get the category. So Georgia states establish populated places. I'm not really seeing. Maybe these were counties. Yeah, basically, if you see, I'm seeing majorly, these are counties. So counties, say in Georgia. So basically, I'm going to take this Georgia state counties. So I believe this is supposed to be the category that we've before Ibisangibwa Georgia, because before stands for places, but it is supposed to be say Amasaza Agasangibwa mu Georgia. So how do we rename this since we've already created it on Luganda Wikipedia? So there is a button here called Move. So categories, so Chitegeza, I'm going to put here Amasaza Agasangibwa. Sangibwa mu Georgia. So that one you can correct it if it is not very. So maybe it can be misspelled title, or even you can put another reason. Yeah, so maybe renaming. Most of the times we recommend that it is in Luganda, but Luganda is not my first language. So let me then put it here. So maybe renamed before to Masaza. If the spelling is not correct, please always can connect it. Then I move this page. So it is going to show me that page has been moved. Page has been moved. So meaning I can still connect this. So I'm going to connect this one. I can, either way, I can be on English, I can be on Luganda. So I'm going to add the page links here. So edit, interwiki links. So I'm coming here, I click on edit. This is Wikidata. So it connects it with, that means you can go directly to Wikidata on this category, Georgia states, then you add there the Luganda. Then I'm clicking on Luganda, I want to add Luganda. Then I click on Oh, so it has not popped because I've not put the word category here. We are linking to the page for categories. Then I click on publish. Yeah, so if I come here and I refresh, Amasazaga Sangiwa, yeah, so you see that it has brought us the 56 languages. So for the categories, then we've seen renaming, connecting categories, then HotCat, we've seen it. Then maybe the only thing that is left is say sorting categories. How do you sort? So basically on the sort, we saw that, let me go to populated places here. So for sorting, let me use, which version? Say category, say Africa. Let me go in Africa, then I see um, organizations. Okay, let me use ethnic groups in Africa. Which one? So by country. Yeah, so we saw that how do we sort, particularly these countries in, we are seeing ethnic groups in Madagascar, we are seeing Malawi, we are seeing these letters are connected into one. So how do we sort that? So let me go to, say, Madagascar. So when you're adding categories in here, so let me come to, say, yeah, I think if I come here on categories, so if you come to categories, then on this particular category here, they didn't put the sort key, which one is going to bring for me better results. See the groups in Angola, which is going to bring me good results by country. Yeah, so I'm seeing here they are putting Angola, Society of Angola. So basically what they want to do, I'm looking for the example, which one is going to be giving me. I think I'm supposed to be looking for the one of two names. Which one? Which one? Let me look for category of Albert Einstein. Yeah, so they ask you sort this page as if it is called Albert Einstein. So if someone searches, say, Albert Einstein or Albert, so basically it is likely to display the first name of Einstein. So I've not gotten a good example, but basically what that one usually does is they ask you that what name do you want to sort? Are you wanting to sort by letter A? Are you wanting to sort, if say, for example, it has two names. So do you want to sort by, we usually have, say, for example, you want to sort maybe Yoweri Museveni. Do you want to sort that name by Museveni or do you want to sort it by Yoweri? So meaning if you sort by Museveni, it is going to appear under letter M. So where there are letter M's, it is where Museveni is going to appear. But if you want to sort it by Yoweri, that means the name Yoweri Museveni, Yoweri or Yoweri Museveni is going to appear those letters under letter Y. Yeah, so basically that is what it is trying to, that is why when you're adding here, say a category, you can type the category here, say maybe basically, let me go to Ugandan people. Let me come to uncategorized pages, look for one. Which person? Yes, for some, it does not have Uganda muzannyo wa chess. So this one is a chess player. So another way of adding categories, you can come to these three dots, then click on categories. So sort this page as, yeah, this is what I was looking for. So sort this page default as. So we are starting with Arthur. Here we're searching Segwanyi. So meaning wherever the name Arthur Segwanyi is going to appear, we're going to be sorting it, say using Arthur. But if we change it here, and we come to say categories, and we put Segwanyi Arthur. So meaning the name Segwanyi Arthur is going to be appearing under letter S. It's going to be appearing. But if we make it Arthur Segwanyi, it is going to be appearing under letter A. That is what I wanted to show you. So even here, so we can add a category. So if we are typing here, let me search for the category of Ugandan people. This is Ugandan people. I'll put Uganda people, not Ugandan people. So Ugandan people. So I'm searching whether it was translated into or connected to Luganda. Oh, surprisingly, I'm not seeing it here. That is interesting. So meaning if the category is existing, we need to check through. I'm checking within the COT group to see, and then politicians, the categories that have already been Uganda. So I'm going to use basically this one. So if we come to Arthur, if he's a politician, so if the category is existing, we can type here. So if you know someone created it. So here I'm trying to show an example of Bana Uganda, Bana Byabufuzi. So most of the times when we are typing, they keep suggesting, they ask you, do you want a new category or you want an existing category? So Bana Uganda, Bana Byamizannyo, abagenda mu okukolera mu Greece. Ugandans who went to work in Greece. See, Bannayuganda Bannabyamizannyo. So these are Ugandan sports people. So I'm going to apply this. So it is in red. So I'm going to publish this. So added category. So this category is in red. So most likely it has to be under the wanted categories. Let me validate that. Let me open this. Uganda Bannabyamizannyo. So let me validate it here. Actually, it is also not there. This is uncategorized pages. Yeah, it is among the categories that we see here. Bannayuganda bannabyamizannyo abagenda okukolera mu Greece. So you see that 388 here. If you see 388 is supposed to be a subcategory of 387 because the main category is Bannayuganda bannabyamizannyo. Then we have Bannayuganda bannabyamizannyo abagenda okukolera mu Greece, South Africa abagenda okukolera mu Greece. So meaning if you're creating these two categories, I think we can do that for now. So Bannayuganda bannabyamizannyo. Then I'm putting the other etuluba lino lya bannabyamizannyo abannayuganda. Bannayuganda. Nange bwe nkola ensobi mu correcting, so I'm going to say created this category. So as I said, don't always stop here. Always make sure you add the inter-wiki links. So I'm adding it here, English. So I don't know the one of English, but I can just go, say maybe sports. I'm going to search on Google, say sports people from Uganda, Wikipedia category. It becomes easier to go through Google search. So see, it is Ugandan sports people. So let us validate if Luganda is not there. Actually, there's this Luganda. Bannabyamizannyo ba Uganda. So this is not the right category. Yeah. So the right category is supposed to be the one we've just created here, link with page. So it is good. Now it is telling me that this category has already been linked to another sports people. So how do we do this? So here, what we are going to do, so it is already connected. So I'm going to copy this. Let me see. Then I come to this one. So basically, I can click on edit. When I click on edit, then I come to category page settings. So I want to redirect this page because this is not the right category. Bannabyaemizannyo Bannayuganda. No, it's supposed to be Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo. So that is like according to what I read in the group, that this is the standard way. So I'm coming to page settings. Then I say redirect this page to. So if I just put this page, it is going to tell me that it is not there. I want to redirect to a category page. See, when I click on category page, then I click on apply. So they bring in this particular item. Then I'm going to click on publish. So created or redirected this page. Then I click on publish. So if you come to this, let me where's the other category of ours? So I'm going to refresh. So basically what it means, you see, so whenever you click, so whenever you add this category, Bannabyaemizannyo, Bannayuganda, I mean this one up here, Bannabyaemizannyo Bannayuganda, it is automatically going to redirect that category to Bannabyaemizannyo Bannayuganda. So here, I think I'm going to do some cleanup. Where's the other category? So I'm going to do some cleanup. So edit, interlanguage links. So I'm going to edit, then I search for where Luganda is. So I'm going to put in this new category here. So since this one, we are redirecting it. So it brings me the new one, then I click on publish. So when I refresh here, so it is going to bring for me the 45. So abasawo be Uganda, abasawo ba Gunzo, Bannabyamizannyo, Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo. That was the right terminology, but still, if it is not, then you can reverse that. But you are saying that these Bannabyamizannyo, Bannayuganda. So if we have a main category, say Bannabyamizannyo, so we can put it here. So Bannabyamizannyo, but we don't have that main category of sports people as we saw on English. So this is Ugandan sports people, but there's likely to be another main category called as sports people. Yeah, maybe by country, by category, and all that. So that's where we add it under here. So we've seen Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo. These are Ugandan sports people. But we've seen there is another category, wanted categories. So now, where is it? Let me refresh this. So we see that it has turned from red to blue. So when we check here, we have this Bannabyamizannyo, Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo. Then we have these categories of people, sports people went to South Africa. So this one, again, you can put the terminology, Bannabyamizannyo abagenda, maybe a South Africa. Yeah. Bannabyamizannyo, Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo abagenda South Africa. You can add that. Then you click on. I wouldn't recommend you to just add a space here. You type there the word, then you click on here. I'm going to say created. This, even before creating it, actually, you can choose to add the main category, which is this. If you don't want to go through the catalog down here, then you can just come here. You click on this hamburg icon, which are the 3 slashes or dashes. Then you come to categories. So you say, I want to add a category. You can type it there. The more you type, Bannayuganda, say Bannabyamizannyo. So they keep suggesting for you abagenda okukolera mu Greece and all that. But we are wanting Bannayuganda, Bannabyamizannyo. So we apply. So basically, we want this category to be a subcategory of the other categories. Then I click on publish. and I say, yeah, actually, this is the creating. Yeah, we created this category. Then you click on publish. So if you come to this main category, Bannaiganda Bamizanyo, Ugandan sportsmen or sports people, so you see that we have now the section for subcategories here. So the same, if we do it for those ones, this is for South Africa. Yeah, these are people who went to South Africa, if you can see here. But now we can check also people who went to Greece. As I said, you come to this sandbag icon, it is below create, come to categories, then paste there the category, then you apply, then publish. You add here, Bannayuganda bagenda okukolera muki, Greece down here. Then you click on, it is helpful. It is not so strict that you need to put it there and be. So created this category, then I publish. So meaning if we come to this, you see we have only one, then I'm going to refresh this. So it has gone to Greece. We've added the second one of Greece. So still, if you come to edit here and you find this category, so they're saying sort this page as default as. So you can put, yeah, maybe put Greece or something. I'll call it Greece. Yeah, so that is basically about categorization. I don't know whether we've seen help pages, we've seen categories of people, connecting categories to English, we've seen renaming categories, also sorting categories, also we've seen catalog, also we've seen the special pages that is really going to be helpful to us. But remember this one, also Banayiganda Bagenda Koliramu Greece, also it doesn't have an add interlink here. So meaning we need also to keep connecting whenever you find. So if you find there are duplicates, you can redirect those categories by simply going to that category. You want to redirect, then you click on the three dashes, the hamburg icon, then click on, sorry, here, yeah, even you can click on page settings here. Choose redirect, then type in the word category. So that category, then you put there the name, type the name that you want so that it suggests for you the category it is supposed to display. Yeah, so that is it about categories, meaning we need to keep translating more and more and more categories. Yeah, so meaning all these we need to create them. Yeah, list of Ugandan people and yeah, lots of categories. You can create new ones, but you have to first check if that category is already existing. And if it is, you can perhaps redirect it to the different categories. Yeah, I think that's all.